Yo, damn, we got a bunch of people. Let me see who in here. Give me a second. I'll turn the chat on. Everybody, chat. Y'all hear me? Hold on a second. It's a new platform, y'all. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yo, y'all hear me? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of different people in here. Let me know if y'all can hear me though, cause it's you know what I mean. I'm used to using the other platform I got. Yeah. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I'm seeing some familiar faces in here. You know what I mean? 2020, what that launched that new that Masterclass. You know what I mean? I got some of the people from the last you know what I'm saying, Viral Tribe formula to score. Good, yo. I'm not in my office today. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Usually I have my off, you know what I mean? Yeah, or luxury. Okay, I see you. Okay, cool. Val, I see you. Hold on. Let me see some names. Hold on a second. This shit is different from what I'm used to. Let me see who actually here. I see some. So, y'all ready for this presentation? You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm trying to see all the actual people in here. Like, I could only see the people typing, you know what I'm saying? But there's way more people in here. Whatever. Anyways, boom, let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Viral Tribe Formula Masterclass, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys have seen what I've done over the years, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much I just want to I'm always giving value, but I feel like the most important skill that up and coming artists can have is taking control of their fucking traffic, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of created the course, you know what I'm saying, last year. And it was a dope course actually. That's actually, being honest with you, that's why I took it off the market, whatever, because the small little group that I had or whatever, they were just like getting like crazy results. They were getting nice on it. So I was like, let me just, really focus in on these guys, get them up to speed, whatever, and then we're gonna relaunch this thing, whatever. But them guys was going crazy with it. So anyways, let's get into the presentation. Hold on a second. Boom. Give me a second. Boom. So everything wrong with how you market your music. Learn how to go from unknown indie artists to millions of streams, views, new fans, and every label across the country knocking on your door. None of that is cap. That is all facts, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you've been following me, you guys know this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's not hype. It's not no oh, we just gonna say whatever we gotta say to get people on. No, y'all know what's real. You know what I'm saying? So next. Who am I? What makes me qualified to speak? You know what I mean? My thing is this. We got a bunch of marketers out there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was coming up, whatever. I would just see so many people talking marketing, and it's like, yo, they're giving advice on how to help indie artists and this and that, whatever. And that's cool. But I'll be looking at it, what have you accomplished, yo? You know what I'm saying? What makes you qualified to tell the next man, this is how you got to go. This is what you know what I'm saying? So what makes me qualified to speak? You know what I'm saying? I'm a digital marketer. You know what I'm saying? I specialize strictly in paid advertising. Everybody does this and that, whatever. I focus on what I'm great at, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I don't think there's too many artists in the business that I haven't touched. I've pretty much done campaigns on every artist moving out here, whatever. But as far as the labels, you know what I'm saying? I've run campaigns for Interscope. I've run campaigns for Sony. I've run campaigns for Universal. Like, if you run a campaign for Universal, that's pretty much covering everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this space running campaigns for the major label artists and stuff like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've taken lots of artists from unknown to super lit. You know what I'm saying? And if you've been following me for years, you guys have seen this because I pretty much document this on my timeline, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not somebody just talking like, oh yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta do, blah blah blah. Nah, you know what I mean? I'm certified, yo. You know what I'm saying? And people who, come on now, that's what makes me qualified to speak. I really do this, yo. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, anybody who's gonna give you advice, you know what I'm saying, in whatever industry it is, whatever, you want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they actually have some stripes in the game. They're really in the trenches. They're constantly working. They're constantly learning. They out here working. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So how did I get started? I'm not sure. Like I know I kind of went over this with the guys in the last class, whatever. But pretty much, I I've been in the music business for a minute, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like how I got started was this. I basically paid a lawyer in New York $1,500, and I told him basically bring me to like anybody in the music business that's making something happen, connect me with them, whatever, and I'll find my way. You know what I'm saying? So I paid this lawyer $1,500. They had a program called Demo Shoppers, whatever, right? And what with Demo Shoppers, what they would do is this: they would take the money and then they would set up meetings for artists to like sit down with like labels like A&Rs and stuff like that, whatever. You get 3 meetings for $1,500, whatever, and you meet up with A&Rs at different labels, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? That was the pitch, whatever. But I was like, I don't care about none of that shit. $1,500. Cause yo, it was like this. It's either you in college and you got to get an internship, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Through the fucking college way of doing things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through the credits and all that, whatever. So I just went to my, yo, I don't care about the meetings with the A&Rs because I already know that's cap. I already know you're getting $1,500 and you're giving the A&R probably like $100 and like free lunch, whatever, and you pocket the rest of the money. I know that's cap. But I was like, basically, get me in a place where people are doing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'll turn it into something. So from there, I started, he put me in an internship at a spot called Romeo Studios. And Romeo Studios, they had a G Unit working out of there. They had Fab working out of there, Duro, you know what I'm saying? Desert Storm, and a bunch of like people in the music business. And EMI had a situation with there. So it basically put me with a lot of people within the music business, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I was like basically in a situation where I got to see all types of people move. That's why I be saying, you know, the studio is pretty much the best place you can network with people inside of the business, whatever. Because it was like it was a studio situation. They had a deal with EMI, so all the writers would come in. So I would meet managers, I would meet artists, I would meet like, you know, writers and all that shit. And it got me like used to seeing different facets of the music business, whatever. I mean, so I did that for a while. The Romeo shut down. Then I moved over to a KMA studio. Then KMA, Duro was working out of there heavily, you know what I'm saying? So I would be under him for the most part. You know what I mean? And the thing with me is this. I didn't care to learn how to like, you know, actually engineer and all that stuff, whatever. Don't get twisted. My ear is phenomenal because of the time that I spent there. You know what I mean? I can definitely, you know, tell what a good mix, but that's not what I really got there for. I just wanted to be around the business. And then, you know, from there I would figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So through there, you know what I mean? I met a lot of people in the business, whatever. I was just networking, moving around art, you know what I'm saying? And then so then what happened was I came across like I would say like I was doing that for like I was like 2-3 years, whatever. Then I stepped away for a little bit, whatever, because I saw like the online space, whatever. That really intrigued me. And the online space actually was it's funny how I came across that, whatever, right? But let me go back into the actual interning thing at the studios, whatever, right? That's why I don't be having no sympathy for artists. Yo, you understand, when I was interning, this was like 2 years straight, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. I wasn't getting paid. I was coming out of my own pockets to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to do what you got to do. And I was in that studio 24/7. It was in that studio that I discovered J. Cole. I helped do a few things that got him going into his situation. You know what I'm saying? So I came across a lot of dope people within the business. And to this day, those people that I met then, you know what I'm saying, they're watching me come up and it's like, oh, nigga, you wasn't just talking. You made it. You know what I'm saying? But so I was doing that, whatever. So I fell back a little bit because what happened was I was in Jersey. Funny thing, I came across a little situation where I saw this website and it was selling like Jordans, whatever, knockoff Jordans and shit like that, whatever. But they looked like the real fucking thing. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, let me get some sneakers, you know what I mean? And I can take these and sell them on Craigslist, flip them, because they look just like the real dirtbag shit. I know, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't into the money yet. You know what I mean? So I would let me flip whatever. So when the actual sneakers came, everything was perfect, yo. There was the what do you call the fours, the Thunder fours, yo. And then everything was perfect, but it's from China, so something's gonna be off. The Jumpman on the back was a completely different color. You know what I'm saying? So it threw my whole thing out the window. So I'm on Craigslist, like, damn, how the fuck I wanna sell this thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's off, whatever. And what happened was while I was trying to sell the sneakers on, like, come away to sell them on Craigslist, basically, I saw an ad, and it was basically talking about how you can make $60 an hour, $90 an hour working from home. You know what I mean? So I answered that ad, you know what I'm saying? And then basically it it was a guy who walked me through a process where I did some free trials, something called Instant Rewards. I did some free trials on the internet, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he got like a commission for doing those free trials, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean? And I got some money back too. And that was the first time I realized, oh shit, you can make money online. Because in that instance, I made money online. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, how can I make more? You know what I mean? And how can I make it easier? And that's what got me into paid advertising, because I was instantly thinking like, okay, how can I do this instant reward thing without having putting the ads on Craigslist and having to call somebody, walk them through the process and just get to the money? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I discovered paid advertising. And when I got into paid advertising, it made me go even more, because I was already tapped into the music side. I was like, yo, how could I leverage all this knowledge and actually bring it into the music side and make, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yo, if I can control this traffic and bring it to the music, it will be over. I mean, and I remember around the time Kendrick Lamar dropped his one of his mixtapes, and I would see banners on certain websites, and I was just curious about that. You know what I mean? So it just made me delve deeper into, you know what I'm saying, all that, whatever. So so for the next few years, pretty much, I would find people who are killing it in other niches, whatever, as far as the online thing, whatever, and then basically I would pay them for their time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling you guys, like, you got to invest in yourself, right, yo? Because me, okay, cool, you got some knowledge. You want how much your time? 500 for an hour. Let's have a phone call for 500. I would pay that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Course, how much your course? Boom. That, so you know what I mean? So I would do that for a few years, whatever. And I started getting nice with, like, my main interest when I got online, my main interest initially was basically media buys. I was interested in buying, like, you know, banner space and stuff like that on websites. That was fly to me, whatever. But then I started looking deeper into Facebook, and I was like, oh, Facebook is no different than media buying. It's you know what I'm saying? So what happened after that? I got real nice with that, whatever, in different niches. And it was like, okay, I started realizing in different niches with short form videos, you can get like a lot of traffic for relatively cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, like, if you could, you know, make it work with music. So I would tell a few people in the music business, yo, you know, I'm a digital marketer. I know how to make things go crazy. Mind you, this is before I knew it, like, actually. It was all theory. You know what I'm saying? In other niches, I was making it happen, but never did it with music, whatever. So one day I came across a guy who had a situation with MTV, and he had a song that was about to launch on MTV. He came to my house, whatever, and I had like a little studio set up upstairs, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm a digital marketer and I could do this and that, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, word? Okay, cool. Let's do something tomorrow. Put me on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a situation where it was like, yo, okay, put up or shut up, basically. Yo. You know what I mean? So we did a campaign, and the first 3 weeks of that campaign, it was going like crazy. It wasn't really working out. Then he called me. He was like, yo, this ain't going like I gotta go. I need, you know what I'm saying? And then I made one little switch, whatever, and everything changed. It left from being a theory to being real. You know what I'm saying? We had a real way to get, you know what I'm saying, highly targeted traffic cheap and build momentum, basically. You know what I'm saying? So from there, that was like, I would say, end of 2015 and 2016, whatever. And in all 2016, I was just working, putting in work, you know what I'm saying, doing things for free, doing shit low cost, whatever, just to get campaigns under my belt, you know what I'm saying, build my name up. Then I got, I would say, a huge success with a guy named Corey Finesse in the New Law Wave. I don't know if some of you guys are there, but I had the whole New York jumping, you know what I'm saying, with that situation, whatever. And then I just kept on building, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's kind of how I got started, just breaking everything down, you know what I'm saying? So who's this webinar for, right? Now, if you pay to get on blogs, you know what I mean? First of all, if you're paying to get on blogs in 2020, you niggas need to stop that. Because, yo, the thing with that is this, right? I be asking people all the time, how do you discover the artists that you like, that you personally like, yo? You're not finding them on blogs, yo. Nobody's checking for artists on blogs. So you need to stop doing that, whatever. If you spent thousands of dollars to marketing companies and you got scammed, because I know there's guys out there saying they could do this and that. They take the bag and say you traffic from China, you know what I'm saying? Bot traffic and all that shit, whatever. You know what I mean? If you spent lots of money on what you thought was a great music video, released it, and no music and no views, if you've paid to perform at showcases for a panel of record label execs, if you're currently making $0 with your music, this webinar is for you. This is totally for you. So you could finally start getting some momentum. You could, you know what I'm saying, Stop having your girlfriend, your parents saying, yo, get a job, you bum. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. You could change everything. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't take long to go from zero to lit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do things the right way, it happens fast once you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let's talk about some of the things that don't work. You know what I'm saying? People say like this artist space is super competitive, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think it's that competitive. I don't think it's competitive as you think you are, as you guys think it is. Personally, I feel like the people who are doing it the wrong way, they don't even matter. All those guys in the comment, I seen a guy literally all last year. He had like an automated bot that would put on every high traffic post, he would put, is my music terrible? Let me know. Like, you know, something like in the comment section, is my music terrible? Let me know, blah, blah. You know, so he did that shit for a whole year. Music didn't move nowhere, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't work, yo. If you're DMing people, telling them to check your music out, that doesn't work. If you're handing out CDs in 2020, and when most cars don't even have CD players, that doesn't work, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you're releasing content and you're buying fake ass traffic just so you could show your friends that, you know, that doesn't work, yo. You know what I mean? If you're doing things that don't work, you automatically don't matter. People who are doing things ineffectively, they're invisible. So it's not a competitive space at all, yo. They don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The thing you guys got to focus on is doing things, you know, that work. So look, understand the momentum. You know what I mean? That's what indie artists got to focus on. You know what I mean? Because people are release content, and most of the times they get wrapped up on some like, okay, I gotta go from zero to like Drake, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it goes. And honestly, that's not, if for those looking to get signed, that's not even what labels look at, yo. I promise you, it's about consistent growth, slow, consistent growth that can be like measured, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. There's no magic bullet. There's no kill shot. Okay, cool. Every once in a while in the business, you'll see something that comes out of nowhere and it like just strikes the whole net on fire and goes super viral and do what it do. But that's like lightning, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's like fucking trying to like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lightning strike at the same place twice, whatever. So you can't chase that shit, yo. If it happens, cool. But what you guys need to focus on is consistent growth, momentum. You feel me? That's all that matters, yo. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now, this right here, you guys have to change your mentality, right? What I realized working, you know what I'm saying, interning at these studios, whatever, is that artists have like the weakest mentalities. I've been around them for like, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been through different artist crews and shit like that, whatever. You guys got to start looking at yourself as a business owner. You're not an indie artist, you're a business owner. It makes you more bossed up. It makes you want to take control of your traffic. It makes you want to take control of your business. It doesn't leave you at the mercy of nobody. The indie artist mentality is motherfuckers need to put me on, yo. I got this music that I want people to hear, and somebody, no. When you're a business owner, nigga, nobody putting me on. I got a product to sell in the marketplace, yo. I'm going to throw it out there, and it's going to do what it got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your mentality. You know what I mean? That's where it starts, yo. I mean, things didn't start working out for me until I started, like, you know, saying like, yo, okay, cool. I got a product to sell in the marketplace, whatever. And you know what I mean? Like even the results that I get nowadays, whatever, right? I guess in a sense, you could say I'm like an indie artist, basically. You know what I mean? Like the same audience you guys are going for, like what? Indie artists are looking for like labels to sign them, label, get the attention label. I guess it's cool that labels know, you know what I'm saying? All I do is create my content, run my advertising, and they come to me. That's how, you know what I'm saying? But that's because I'm looking at myself as a business owner. I'm not waiting for somebody to put me on or this and that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on the wrong things. Boom. Indie artists definitely suffer from this. Focusing on the wrong things. I mean, and you got to ask yourself, do you really, really want this? Because I feel like I see like a lot of artists, they're in a space of just working. They're just doing busy work just to look like I'm an artist. There's so many things, honestly, and I don't want to get into it on the webinar. Most likely inside of the course, I'll talk about that where I could talk more, you know, candidly, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that artists do that I feel doesn't matter at all. Like, I feel like artists do so many things just to look like they're already stars, yo. And it doesn't fucking matter, yo. You know what I'm saying? Focus on things that actually work. Wrong things will get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to, once again, like I said, you got to ask yourself, do you really want this? Because I feel like a lot of people are doing this, but they do self-sabotaging shit, yo. I mean, it's almost in the sense that they don't really want to get on. If you guys understood how easy it is to get on, you know what I'm saying? and you're doing the opposite of that, you got to ask yourself, have a conversation with yourself. Do you really want this? Yo? And I get it. It's a scary space because you can go from like, yo, you making your music, whatever. You got your friends and family, whatever. You're not being critiqued by the world. You don't got to check into places as a rapper. You don't got to check in when you travel around. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Paparazzi on your ass. Everybody trying to look at you as a lick. So you got to figure out, do you really want this hectic life? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now, this is another thing, right? You guys got to start using all the tools made available to you. I mean, the realistic tools that work. You know what I mean? This is the biggest thing right here, right? Because everybody look at what I do like it's some magical shit. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is using what's available to me and just getting real good at what it is I do. You know what I mean? Why in 2020 are we handing out CDs? Yeah? You know what I mean? When you have the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's that, you know what I mean? We got to use the things that make sense that are around the show and use it to the maximum ability. All this shit is free. Social media, like, you know, take advantage of it. The internet is free. These ad platforms, they're free. I mean, when you run the ads, they're obviously not free, whatever, but they're available to us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on the dumb shit. Like, you really, guys, you really don't have to go to all these. I'm not going to talk about that. Like I said, when I get inside the course, I'm going to talk because I don't want to fuck up people. You know what I mean? Boom. The secret formula. I know a lot of you guys, y'all been, you know, y'all, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all know what my secret formula is. Yeah, it's two things. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, as an indie artist, you need to focus on two things. Y'all need to focus on pretty much creating fly content and putting it in front of new people every single day. That's it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And with that high quality content, right? And doing things that, you know what I'm saying, that creating the fly quality content, whatever, right? Yo? Putting it for new people every day, you have to have that content like laid out a certain way, right? So a few tips I'm gonna give you guys is get into the music video immediately. I'm always talking about this. Artists sending me like videos that have like, you know, 2-minute buildups and all that, whatever. Movies in a minute. Like, you're not Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even Drake don't take that long to get into joints, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. When you're running with ad platforms, I would say try to make it as compliant as possible. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of artists want to come out the gate with bitches twerking, cocaine on their assholes, you know what I'm saying? And guns busting and weed smoking, all that shit, whatever, right? Yo? But if the name of the game, as a business owner, if the name of the game is getting your content seen and heard by as many people as possible, why make it difficult to do that? Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you want to be as insensitive as possible, but, you know, you really don't have to, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I would say make your shit as compliant as possible if you can. There are loopholes that you can run to make your content fly a little bit dirty with this and that, whatever, but why even deal with that? Just make it clean. You're trying to get your shit seen by as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? What else? Okay, I said short videos, make it compliant, whatever. Don't look dirty in your videos. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, right? With that, your music videos, you gotta look. You guys got. I would say this. You guys are competing for the same space that Drake is competing for. The Baby, you know what I'm saying? Lil Baby, Future, all these guys, yo. So whenever you create your content, it's not about going cheapskate. It's not about fucking cutting corners. Pay the best, yo. Pay what you can afford to get the best look, yo. You know what I'm saying? Find the best videographer in your town. Record in the best studios, yo. You know what I'm saying? Work with the best people because your content has to look high quality. Where it's people can interpret, like they can see this shit. Like, yo, it's like motherfuckers will watch a video and they won't know what's going on, but something will disconnect with them while they're watching some shit that don't work. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And they'll completely dismiss it. It'll be like a half a second or a microsecond. It just won't fucking connect with them, whatever. Yeah? I mean, so that's why if you're going for the same space as these guys, whatever, you got to make sure your shit is on point so that, yo, that microsecond don't turn them off and you got that, you know what I'm saying? So that's some of the things that come down to, like, you know, that fly, the fly, creating the fly content, whatever. Now, like I said, but the most important part after the content is created, the fly content, yo, is putting new people every day. That's how you're gonna get growth. Yeah, it's the growth that builds the momentum that gets you out of here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Most of you artists suffer y'all lack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is where y'all fall. Y'all all fall because y'all don't do this shit hard enough, yo. Y'all don't market hard enough. Y'all fucking playing games out here, yo. I recorded this song. Okay, let me market it for 30 days, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me push this for like a week or so. Let me do it for, like, stop bullshitting, yo. It's like my man Rocco said, whatever, right, yo? Rocco told me, he like, yo, motherfuckers gotta really want to win, yo. Stop fucking being out here not trying to win. Do the shit that works, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, why make, nah, you know what I mean? You gotta, you know what it takes, yo. It's consistent growth every single day, putting in front of new people, yo. You know what I'm saying? And all that, I'm gonna fucking put my toe in the water. You could do that, whatever. Put your toe in the water. Market your shit for like fucking 30 days. Market your shit for 2 weeks, whatever, right? And then you'll see me working for somebody for like 6 months, 8 months, whatever, and they out of here. You've been doing this shit for 4 years, 5 years, yo. You ain't getting nothing, but you see me with a nigga who just started a year ago. You know what I'm saying? He tapped in with me and we going hardcore and he out of here. That shit don't get on your nerves. It don't fucking make you feel sick in your stomach. You niggas need to start. Come on, man. I'm getting too. Let's see. Boom. So look, once you're creating fly content, right, and you're putting it in front of new people every single day, the next thing now, right, your content. You have fly content that works, yo. You know what I'm saying? And how do you know it works? Because people be coming all the time. Jen, Joe, check this record out. What you think about it? You think it's a good thing to do a campaign on? I'm like, okay, I like it. Let's see. But my response is, let's put it in front of a few 100,000 people, yo. You're creating a fly content every single day, and you're putting it in front of new people every single day. You know what I'm saying? You're creating fly content. You're putting new people in front of new people every single day. That's how you know it works, because they'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? At that point right there, once they start letting you know, then it's domination, yo. Then we're going to flood every fucking news feed possible. We're going to go ham with the shit because we got something that works now, yeah? You know what I'm saying? That's how it all comes together, basically. I mean, domination. Once you got something that's going, you go ham. And you go ham not for 2 weeks, not for 30 days. No, nigga, you got to keep going. Right? Boom. So all you guys know this kid. I mean, some of you guys tracked me, seen this whole campaign as it was happening, whatever. Justin Rari, unknown artist. You know what I'm saying? Rari came to our studio at 14 years old, and I took a liking to him because he was 14 years old. And, you know, the engineer at the studios we got charged $50 an hour. Rari coming through 14 years old, booking 4 hours, yo, consistently, and never bitching, never complaining, just making it get done. And, you know what I'm saying? And I would pop in the studio. And that's what, boom, there you go. Once again, right? Like I was saying, like the studios are good places to meet people, especially if it's a studio that, even if it's expensive, but people are there. You know what I'm saying? Rory came to the best studio in town and he was paying his rate. And I came across him. I was like, oh, this little kid's dope. You know what I'm saying? The engineer was dope. And he was like, the engineer was like, he was dope too. And they took him under the wing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he just started creating content, creating music, this and that. And I would always tell Rory too, I was like, yo, you got to always be selling your stuff. You got to always be creating music, whatever. And he would, whatever. So pretty much, what was it, 2018, they finally released a video. Was it 2018? Yeah, 2018, they released a video in October, late October. It's called Ops. I started doing a campaign on it, on that video. And within, like, I would say like 2 weeks, whatever. No, I'm lying. I'm bugging. Within like 45 days, whatever, the labels are already reaching out. But you guys saying I already had a few artists that I got popping, like, I'm saying, to the point labels, one of them, whatever. So at that point, I wasn't even like amazed by that shit. It was just more so like, okay, guys, I know you guys are interested. Fall back. Let me just, you know, do what I do, whatever. And then you could tap in, whatever. So they were already interested, but it was in his campaign that I started realizing the importance of, like, you know, saying how powerful ads are, because we're running ads on the IG side, whatever. And this kid's doing 5,000 streams a day. I wasn't even, you know, say I wasn't even paying attention at first. I'm just doing my thing. Then I'm like checking the stream. Oh, wait a minute. You're doing 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 streams a day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from driving ads from IG to, like, you know, a smart link and shit like that, whatever. You know what I mean? Before that, what, everybody was chasing playlists. That's what made me go, oh, fuck playlists altogether. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So we did that. Whatever. For a while, labels tapping in, obviously, whatever. He's building new fans. People are checking for him, whatever. And then we dropped the Word to Leezy video, whatever, and it just went crazy after that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He already had his fan base. People were used to seeing them on the ad side, whatever. And then when we dropped Word to Leezy, it was just such a crazy response, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then we finally put the deal together for him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And while so that's how I came with it. And with him, I was working strictly Facebook, and I was not Facebook. I'm lying. I wasn't working Facebook. We were working Instagram, and we were working YouTube. That's what made me realize, okay, well, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to fucking like skew you guys, whatever, point you all a certain way, whatever, because every platform is important, whatever. But like I said, I was just getting more traction on the IG side on him. So we went there and we went to the YouTube side, and you know, within like I would say October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, within like 6 months, whatever, he had his deal. You know what I'm saying? So the next is new guy, Brooklyn, Mr. Smoovel. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Hold on. Damn, why did you go? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Hold on. This shit over. Boom. Hold on. You guys hear me still? Hold on. Let me know if y'all hear me still. Let me see. Okay, all right, cool. Just making sure I hear me. I'm back. So look, Smoovel, Mr. Smoovel, right? So look. That goes to show that the method that I'm using is predictable. Like, this shit works, yo. If you got super fly content and we're putting it in front of new people every single day, guess what? Like, yo, it works. I can literally create this situation, yo, over and over again. And in fact, this year you're gonna see me do it with multiple artists all over again because it works, yo. You know what I'm saying? But Smoovel, right? It's funny. Smoovel, his manager reached out to me through a videographer in the business. He was like, yo, you need to work with this guy, Jens the Guru, whatever to me. So I'm in LA moving on with Rari with his deal. We putting that together, whatever. And the manager called me and he was like, yo, I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing, whatever. And he was like, pretty much, I'm going to he like, whatever you want, bro. I'm gonna do everything you tell me to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And so with that situation, so I would say like he reached out to me in June and I was like, okay, he had 3 artists. All 3 of the artists are dope, by the way. But I was like, let me see these records. He sent me a Smoovel record, whatever, the song Freedom. And I was like, yeah, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we're going to run an ad to this, whatever. And if you actually check Freedom, you'll see that the lyrics on it, whatever, he changed the lyrics to it, whatever, right? Because I was like, yo, you know, we need the lyrics clean, whatever. I'm saying, so what he did was he went to the studio and re-recorded the lyrics so that there's no edits on it. It's just a clean, like, different lyric, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lyrics are just done over, so it's like clean throughout the whole song, whatever, right? Ran ads to that, whatever, and that's how I was getting a good response. And I told the manager, I was like, look, I was like, yo, we're gonna keep an ad campaign on this for like we're gonna work this thing over like the next 5-6 months. And I was like, by the time the 4th quarter hits, every label in America is gonna be on his body, yeah, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, predictable, whatever, right? And you see where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He just did the Yams Day in New York, whatever. The hottest thing moving out of New York right now, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, it's a predictable situation, yeah. 2 guys, and both Rari, Smoovel, bidding wars. Every label on their bodies, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is a predictable thing. Once you got everything in place, you're not throwing out regular weak ass content just to have something out and say you're an artist. You're not doing dumb shit. You're not running around. See, I certain things I want to say, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But you're not basically running around doing busy work for the most part. All you guys got to do is sit down, buckle down, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head down and do the work, yo. Focus on creating high quality content, the best shit you could possibly make. Because I promise you, if you create the best shit you could possibly make and don't lie to yourself and you really do it and you tap in with a nigga like me, your life can change in 6 months, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you guys seen it. You guys who been following, you seen it. 2 different guys. And being honest, Smoovel, Rari, it literally could have been 5 different guys, yo. Like last year. I said it on my 2019 wrap up, whatever. It literally could have been like 3 guys who had other situations too, but they was playing around. They was putting their toe in, let me play with this marketing thing for like 30 days and then do what the hell I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? They could have been out of here too. You know what I mean? But it's like, who's built for this game? Everybody ain't really got the stomach for this thing. You know what I mean? Boom. So question. How would you guys like the same formula that, you know what I'm saying, got Justin Rari lit, that got Smoovel lit, that got all the other artists that you see me working turned up and got them going. You know what I'm saying? Does this work for different genres? It definitely does. I got a record right now with a pop artist from overseas that's going crazy. It's like 800,000 views in right now. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hit 1 million in a second. You know what I'm saying? All genres. You know what I'm saying? So how would you guys like the same formula? You know what I'm saying? Let me see the actual chat. Say it, nigga. Say that shit. You got to feature Exactly. You got to feature Casanova and Fabio too. Yep. Shit all over the radio. We're gonna answer all these questions later, bro. I mean, we're going to. Boom. Yeah. So how would you like that same formula, right? Boom. Viral Tribe Masterclass. Viral Tribe Formula Masterclass. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about right here. You know what I'm saying? This course is going to be last year how we did it was pretty much webinars. We hopped on live, and what we did was that I basically went step by step, and I showed you guys how to set the ads up. You know what I'm saying? I showed you guys how to create campaigns, whatever, how to build out your your platforms for like running heavy traffic. I went over campaign. We went over campaigns too. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, guys would create campaigns and I would critique them, whatever. It actually got mad. It actually got me mad. Like, yo, we're probably like, yo, you niggas really run ads like me. That shit is insane. You know what I mean? It'll show you the perfect way to basically set up your campaigns and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We're critiquing ads, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're bouncing ideas off of each other, whatever. What happened is we would meet. Prime example. Look, Johnny Bless, right, yo? He was in the last class. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get him on live. Hold on a second. Where he at? Damn, I don't know how to use this platform. I would get him in here because he was one of the students in the last class, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to turn his views up. He's getting streaming money now. You know what I'm saying? It works, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Viral Tribe Formula, like I said, it's gonna be like a 12-week class. Cause we're gonna go over. Let me talk about the platforms we're gonna go. Campaigns are this, right? Well, what? Say the questions to the end, actually, whatever, right? But we're gonna go over pretty much running paid advertising on Facebook, Instagram. Now we're gonna do Snapchat. We're also gonna do TikTok. I mean, all those ad platforms for the most part, yeah. I mean, we're gonna talk about really what it takes to take things to the next level. You know what I'm saying? What else? Yeah, so that's what it'll be. And cost. I mean, let's get the cost out the way. First of all, you guys know, I mean, it's not even for the sake of being like, making things expensive just to make things expensive, whatever, right? I literally cannot have 1 million guys out there running ads like me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to increase the cost of this thing, whatever, you know what I mean? Just so we don't flood the streets and make this thing useless, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you guys have access to me. Anybody who bought my course, they can hit me whenever, you know what I'm saying? Some of these guys, I'm gonna pull them into situations where they can make money in the future. It's a dope ass like vibe inside of the course, whatever. But cost wise, the cost of the course is $24.97. That's $2,497. You know what I mean, if that's a lot of money to you, I don't know what to tell you, man. I literally just gave somebody 5 bands last week for a course that I needed to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know to tell you if that's too much money to you, whatever. But if you don't see the value in this, if you don't see the value in a skill set that outside of the music thing, if you're broke right now, you could take these same skills, walk door to door to businesses and say, yo, this is what I do. And you can get a $1,500 check. You could literally take these same skills and go from 0 to $10,000 a month if you step outside the music business and actually reach out to business owners, let them know what you do. You know what I mean? So if $24.97 is too much for you, you shouldn't be on here anyways. You already know how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? That's the course, Viral Tribe Formula Masterclass. And boom, will it work for you, right? Will this course work for you? If you get in the Viral Tribe Formula Masterclass, will it work for you? I don't know if it's going to work for you, yeah? Because I don't know if you actually are going to consume the content, if you're going to put the work in, if you actually, you know what I'm saying, have the stomach to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going to work for you because motherfuckers be talking shit and don't do the fucking work, yeah? You know what I mean? But if you actually, you know what I'm saying, you're willing to take a few hours out of your life to develop a skill. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing, having a skill set, yo. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, you can make it happen, yeah. You know what I mean? And so look, classes will start actually. I mean, to being honest, everything's launched now, being honest, whatever. But the membership site, whatever, it'll be ready to go next week. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, literally, I just wanted to do this webinar, whatever, chop it up with everybody, let you know it's here, whatever. But we start next Monday. That's when the first fucking the live classes will start, and it's gonna be a vibe. And all you guys who bought it before in the last class, you already know you're gonna have access to the new ones. I would love to see you guys in there again. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So hop in there, you know what I'm saying? And all you new people get in there too, whatever. So look, for now, it's so this webinar, I want to make it intimate, whatever. I didn't, because you see, it's not a super professional, like I didn't get the super glossy slides and all that shit. I wanted to do something intimate before I, like, you know, before I really throw heavy marketing dollars into this or whatever, because I'm gonna revamp this whole webinar and make it like, you know, a professional, blah blah, you know what I'm saying? But I want to make this more intimate for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But for all you guys who are interested right now, $24.97. If you want it, email Jens@JensAGuru and say I'm in. Do not waste my fucking time. You feel me? Do not email me talking about some, oh, I'm in, I'm gonna pay you this day. No, if you're gonna say I'm in, you ready to get an invoice and clear it now. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna do is this, right? $24.97 for the first 10 people who buy the course, right? The bonus is you get a free campaign from Jens the Guru, you know what I mean? And that's gonna cover Facebook, IG, and YouTube. But there's stipulations with that too, though. But we're gonna get into that later. You know what I'm saying? So $24.97, first 10 buyers will get a free campaign also. But like I said, stipulations with that. We can discuss that later. If you're interested, email me, say I'm in, and we'll take care of all that. You know what I mean? So any questions? Boom. Let me go into the chat. Let's see what's up, guys. Anything you guys want to ask me? Let's chop it up, yeah? I mean, so we should go to studio. Damari said, should we go to studios where celebs at? You definitely should go to studios where celebs at. Do not be in a bum-ass studio, because you will lose, yeah? You know what I'm saying? You will definitely lose, yeah? You know what I'm saying? If you're not, if you're in a studio where niggas ain't making nothing happen, like, you got to be there, okay? Let's see. Questions for me. Free campaign, that's $24.97. Yep, $24.97, guys. $24.97. What are campaigns? Hey, here's what campaigns are, right? Campaigns are, boom, Instagram, promote. You're running ads. That's a campaign. Yeah? You know what I mean? Yes, I walked in Cody Shane and got a feature like that. See, Johnny Bless got a Cody Shane feature by being in a dope studio. How much did it take to blow up Smooth Out? It really didn't cost that much, yo. I was checking it the other day, whatever. Since it's probably live club, since the price is higher than the last course, could you keep it up a little bit longer, guys? Yeah, honestly, yo, I'm not gonna take it off the market no more. This is gonna be up for like pretty much all year. But I'll say this: within a week or so, the price is gonna go up. That $24.97 price, that's good until classes start. Once classes start, I'll probably raise it up to like $29.97. So that's where we at. That's where we at. Whatever. I mean, how much does it take to blow up Smooth Bell? I was checking the ad side of things, whatever. You gotta mind you, we've been running since the summer. I think we just crossed. I think just now, from July to now, we just crossed the $20,000 mark, whatever. Gens make niggas feel poor. Nah, bro. That's what you gotta understand. It's not about being poor, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you real shit. When I was broke and had no money to my name, whatever, right? And I knew that somebody had the knowledge that I needed, whatever, yo. I went out and did that shit, yo. I got the money for it, yo, because at the end of the day, it's valuable to me, yo. You understand? What's the difference between live class and masterclass? It's the same thing. What you mean? The masterclass is a live class. I'll show you how to set everything up for the most part, you know what I mean? Everything you need to know as far as, like, yo, setting up the foundation of your physical platform. The same before you run paid advertising, then we're gonna show you how to run the ads, basically, yo. You know what I'm saying? So look, but yeah, Smooth Out, like I said, from July to now, we just crossed the $20,000 mark, I think, yo. I mean, probably a little bit under that, being honest, yo. And is that bad, yo? July to now, yo. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do the math on it. July to now. Should ads run state specific first before? How much is it get you to run digital marketing for artists? Just email me, Quentin. We'll discuss that. How to get high quality, cheap clicks in US, Canada, UK, Europe, via easy. Just have dope content, yeah. Dope content, pretty much, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Isn't targeting the audience something we can do? Yeah, you definitely could do it, yo. It's just the thing is this: you definitely could do it. The difference is this: you're not me. You know what I'm saying? And not even to say like on some funny shit, whatever. It's just like, yo, A lot of people, here's how the social media, the ad platforms make their money. They make their money based off of you guys not knowing what you're doing, basically. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how they make their money, basically. Yeah, because you guys don't know what you're doing. So you're spending a lot of money and you're wasting ad. Like, prime example, I won't say who the company is, whatever, but there's a company that runs ads for, like, you know, a bunch of these major labels, whatever, right? And they'll look at me and say, like, yo, we had a success. We spent $3,000. We got 100,000 views. To me, that's a nightmare, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between you guys running ads and somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll spend a few thousand, you'll spend like $3,000, whatever, and you'll spend $3,000, get 100,000 views. You think that's crazy? I'll spend like 400 and I get 100,000. I mean, that's the difference. If I'm not buying it, whatever. What you said? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's a masterclass for the whole year, but I don't know what you're talking about. Jen, you want to rob a bank with mission launch? How many months will you run the free campaign for? That will, yo, that's gonna be that's only a month, bro. I mean, but by that time you're inside the course too, so you're going to learn how to. I mean, when I say this, right, the first 10 people, whatever, you get a free campaign, whatever, right? You're going to be inside of the course. You're going to be watching the content. So effectively, we're going to run the campaign together. So you'll be taking the course. You'll be learning how to do this shit, whatever. And we'll have the campaign. But it's not about getting a free fucking campaign. It's about getting a campaign so you can understand how the mechanics of this shit work, yo. That's the most important part of it. Don't look at it like, yo, oh, cool, I get a free campaign. No. Get the course. Study the content. You know what I'm saying? Campaign. Now you see how it all comes together. You can reverse engineer shit and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Is it possible to get a situation in 90 days? Yeah, anything's possible. I mean, it usually takes me around 5 to 6 months, though, being honest. What's the average time to promote a single? Yeah, 5 to 6 months. I feel like that's what's up. How much for promotion? 8 months. We can talk about it later. I signed a record deal. Who'd you sign a record deal with? Why do you need my help? How is Snapchat app of it? Is it easier to IG? Yeah, it's definitely easier. So Masterclass gonna help us run ads like you. Exactly. Johnny Bless, can you tell Osiris what's happening? I mean, because he took the class before. Can you tell him what your ad skills are like now? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you will learn how to run ads exactly like me. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it's all about. It's $600 to $1,000 a budget a lot. I tell people pretty much anybody, as long as you can afford to, if you can afford to spend the money, yeah, $1 a day is a good, you know what I'm saying? But if you go 600 to 1,000, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I tune in only to snap back to reality on what to really do. Okay. From one free song, did you run ads, other videos? I got campaigns running on other drinks, whatever. But being honest, that freedom shit, yo, the spillover on that campaign is stupid, yo. Like, literally, whenever I turn that shit on, like, literally, like, yo, every one of his other videos just jumped, like, damn near 10, 20,000 views. Yo. That's just insane, yo. I mean, can we unroll whenever we get a 3K, or does it enroll close? Nah, it's not going to close, yo. I'm gonna keep that thing going. Hey, you know what I mean? If you're running ads on one song, 5 seconds, does it mean you don't drop everything? Well, how Smooth Bellingham did is that we had the ad going on the freedom shit, and he was dropping other content, and it was just spreading out. So you could definitely drop other content. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 videos to 200K, 100K. Yep, Duke was in the last class. You know what I mean? Dope marketer. He know how this shit go. Because it sounded like we didn't pay. Yo, look, yeah, Jake. I said, look, if you're interested in getting into the course, email me, say I'm in. I'll send you an invoice, and when to start Monday, you'll be on part. You'll be in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I hit below 1 instantly when I started running. I found a good amount of target audiences. Yep. What's that best platform to run campaigns on? There's no such thing as a best platform. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because here's the thing, right? I would say this. If you start in whatever, I would say Facebook and IG, but all platform, it doesn't matter. 1 million views is 1 million views. Because even before I started going heavy on the YouTube side, I'm saying I used to get millions of views to, like, you know, Facebook, and on the YouTube side looking weak, but on the Facebook we popping. Labels are still on niggas' bodies off of just Facebook, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the best platform, because at the end of the day, as long as there's real people there and they're engaging with your content, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Is TikTok better than other platforms? I don't think so. I think it's just another platform. That's it. I think that's pretty much yeah, I think it's just another platform. You know what I'm saying? Can you recommend? I don't know. Say, hey, bro, you said the label spent $3,100. You got, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Juwan, like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I be feeling, yo, honestly, yo, like, man, yo, like, if a lot of these artists, I be wishing that these artists would actually, the ones who are signed to the major, I wish they would actually take control of their, like, yo, marketing and actually pay attention to this shit. It's like, yo, you niggas have dropped 100 bands. You drop 100 bands on some jewelry when, yo, all you gotta do is take that same 100 bands and break it down to, like, yo, okay, every single month I'm gonna spend $7,000, $8,000 on getting me lit, yo, and they would have so much more control in their careers. But you know what I mean? Well, that's what I'm asking. We pay that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jake, you will. Yeah, exactly. Because all the live classes, they're recorded, bro, and then they're put into a membership platform. Right? How do you know who to target on Instagram? Is it possible to run campaigns on explicit lyrics? There's ways around that, but in the, you know, I'll explain that in the course, because I got a lot of campaigns that are running that are dirty. Like, prime example, the Smooth Bell record called Mad, I think, whatever. What's it called? Let me look it up right now. Hold on a second. Let me pull that shit up right now. Smooth Bell. Yeah. What was that shit? I got the Talk with Bro shit, like this shit right here. This shit right here got mad curses in it. I got campaigns on this. You know what I'm saying? What else? Big Mad. You know what I'm saying? I got a campaign on Big Mad. I got curses on it. So there's definitely ways to get, exactly. There's definitely ways to get, like, dirty content through, but I ain't gonna really put that out to the public though. That's what people who cop the course. I mean, so how do you target increase the streams? Get the course and you'll find out. Can't wait for Masterclass. We're gonna make so much money this year. Yeah, exactly. No doubt, Jake. That's all good. Do we get a copy of the video afterwards? I'm gonna do a have a, what's the name? A replay of this, whatever. We see what else. It's probably gonna give you some total of who you should target. Monster, that's a good place to start. Man, all you gotta do really is sit back. When you're running ads, sit back and watch what the data is telling you. And based off what the data is telling you, then you turn up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go. Just go what the data is telling you, man. Don't make this shit, like, you know, complicated. You know what I'm saying? What other questions y'all got? Let's see. Let me see. General Rob Band. Let's see. Can't go nowhere. Try to. So, any more questions? If you guys don't got any more questions, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Would you do a consultation after the webinar is over? Hey, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with that too. Boom. You just hit a fine point, right? Consultations, right? If somebody wants a consultation with me, right, that costs $500, yeah. You know what I'm saying? For an hour, right? You know? But if somebody buys a course, they can holler at me any fucking time, yeah? You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you save money by copping the course because you have immediate access to me. You know how many times, like, people who was in the last version of Viral Chop Formula or whatever, we would just randomly hop on FaceTime and chop it up. Like, where Joseph, where he had Joseph Royal. Joseph Royal, wasn't we just on FaceTime the other day? Well, not FaceTime, but were we just on Instagram, the video chat the other day? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Johnny Bless. Well, didn't we just have a phone call the other day? No charger. You know what I'm saying? These are people who cop the course. So, I mean, it's going to be possible to buy and join the course later year. Maybe. Yeah, I guess it will be. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Joe Roy. Yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But if you want it. But hey, you know what I mean? If you want a consultation, yeah, just send me $500 outside the course. So if you could do it like that. Can you set up a campaign? Is music exclusive a good platform? I don't even know what music exclusive is. I don't even know. Is that thing on the TV thing? I think whatever. I guess I don't know. Every journalship program, we used to have access to you critiquing campaigns. That's what the whole thing about the course is. Yeah? I'm saying, like, literally, like what happens is when we do our live sessions, whatever, you bring your campaign. Like I'm saying, when we're on that segment of the like segments we're on the Facebook ad platform, we going over that, whatever. Then you bring your campaigns and we'll review them things, whatever. That's what happens. I mean, we critique the campaigns and all that. Mm-hmm. Yep. How often are we targeting during a campaign? I don't know. How much are your campaigns now? I know, but I don't. You know, it's what it doesn't even matter, bro. You should be targeting from day one. Can we set up an ad campaign in Google? No, 200? No, definitely not. Yeah. 2,000? Yeah, we could discuss that. I mean, I've seen people run ads a cheap country for 1 cent, but can you compare with high quality countries? Yeah, of course. At the end of the day, your content is gonna, cause your content is really gonna determine. People swear it's about just numbers. It's not about just numbers and running shit up, whatever. James Garlima, just email me, bro. Email me and we'll put it together. It's not about padding numbers, yo. Because guess what? If you want 1 million views right now for like under $300, my nigga, I'll send you traffic from Suriname. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you traffic from fucking like Phuket, Thailand. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, and you'll get 1 million views, whatever. It's not about just padding shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's about running traffic to relevant areas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's but even that thing though, that thing you talking about, Osiris, high quality country. You don't know what a high quality country is, yeah. You know what I mean? You don't know. You think when you think high quality country, I already know how you're thinking. You're thinking U.S., Canada. You know what I'm saying? United Kingdom, Australia. You think your places that white people live. You know what I mean? That's not a high quality country, yeah. Especially inside this music space, whatever. That's not gonna get you. I mean, it's cool. It's not gonna do nothing for you, though. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways you can move. You gotta be flexible with this thing. It's a wise decision to separate IG for definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely wise. Mm-hmm. Gonna make everything neater for you. Give you a better way to look at everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On Facebook, exactly. That's less than 1 cent, depending on the content. Right. On these ways. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. Come on, man. That whole on Facebook, that whole Corey Finesse wave, whatever. When I had that thing going, we was doing US Canada 0.0001. You know what I'm saying? I remember one day, we spent $25 and got like over 100,000 views every single day. That shit was insane. You know what I'm saying? US Canada. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whatever converts, exactly. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right? Google, where most of the traffic from YouTube is coming from, yeah. You know what I mean, like, look at all these platforms, yo. And all these platforms that you got social media, us, whatever. We're the smallest people. We're the smallest group, yeah. You know what I mean, we're not as lit as we think we are. You know what I'm saying? Question don't release the beat. Other than yourself, who's some of the best? Being honest, Cameron, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't be seeing too many people on the ad side, like, like that are dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be, if they were there, you know what I mean? I don't know, because they focus on different things. I focus strictly on paid advertising. That's what I focus on. You know what I mean? I know other marketers, they focus on other things like the SEO. They focus on, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen them. Everyone I come across, they be like people who work inside the labels, and they be scared of me. How for you? I'm not an artist. Want to learn more marketing? Okay, dope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You think an artist can make a decent listen without performing, touring? Yeah, definitely. How much money you charge in the year you camp it? Bad. Email me about that. Do you come out to events, throwing a showcase, and be a local talent? Nah. Rocco's for every campaign. What countries, areas should we target? Val, man, we're not going to discuss that over here. That's inside the course. And then on top of that, it's not about me telling you where to, like, you're going to lose out here, right? If you want somebody to spoon feed you everything, whatever, because guess what? I could tell you, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, right, yo? All these specific places to go, whatever, yo. All that doing is handicapping you because it's not making you go out and find, like, yo, you could basically set up a campaign and look someplace I had no idea looking and nobody else is looking, whatever. And yo, you could get a crazy ass campaign out there, whatever, and you're getting cheap traffic because no competition's over there, whatever, and you're getting the content lit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about somebody telling you, go here, go here. Put it together on your own. Look at the data. You know what I'm saying? Let the data tell you whatever, and it, you know what I mean? And it'll come together for you like that. Yeah. Yeah. You are handicapped, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you do it exactly like this, because yo, you don't learn from the campaigns that work. You learn from campaigns that don't work, and you're trying to revive them things, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jake, you could bring people to see. Look, you could bring people to the streaming site. If you bring people directly to the streaming site, you're gonna see traffic grow completely, whatever. But when I run my campaigns, I want people to have a choice, yo. I feel like a choice adds an extra level of commitment. So when I create my campaigns, I pretty much put the smart link to give them a video, and you know what I'm saying, because I want them to choose. You know what I mean, as opposed to just bringing them to the streaming platform. If I bring them directly to the streaming platform, yeah, the streams are gonna grow. That's just gonna happen, period, whatever. But I like people to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I came to this link. I can go here. I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna choose here. You know what I'm saying? But if it's all about for you, if it's all about just increasing your streams, just do that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Just do that. You know what I mean? Just do that. But I like people to make a choice. Choice is everything, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's extra commitment. You know what I mean? If you have zero content, would you recommend add? Bro, when can I get Shopify? Can I add some people that have fans on my Facebook page? Yeah, you could. The thing about this, the thing about getting Shopify, anybody outside there considering creating merch, I would always recommend you guys basically to making some fly shit that has nothing to do with your music, pretty much, yeah. Shit that people would actually want to wear. Like motherfuckers be coming out with merch and it just be like the name of their last project in black font across their chest, yeah. Like who the fuck want to wear that shit, yeah? Fourth quarter, yeah, I would. We'd have to work that out. No, honestly, yo, Val, it's better for you to have a website. Honestly, long term, it's better for you to have a site and have something you own online. But the reason why it doesn't hurt to use the smart links is because you could put your own pixels out there now. So it's like it's still like a piece of your website, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember you saying on intro, what was that? Yep, you definitely can. Yep. Yep, you can, Jake. Check out the voices. I know you're not promoting your music in here, Monster. That doesn't work, by the way. Remember I was saying on my webinar earlier, what doesn't work? That doesn't work. You feel me? Yeah, man. Boom. So look, we on to an hour now, guys, yo. I'm about to go eat something, whatever, take it down. I got a bunch of work to do tomorrow. I mean, so anybody interested, like I said, Jens at Jens the Guru, say I'm in, and then I'll send you an invoice, get in there, whatever, and then top of next week we'll be inside of this thing. You know what I mean? Looking forward to getting you guys going. All right, y'all. Peace. Let's do it.